Alright, we should be live, and you should be hearing the correct microphone. Let me know if it's the usual quote-unquote quality that you're used to. Because it crapped out on me right before the stream, so I didn't have time to check if he picked up the right one right now. Anyway, that's another professional start to another professional Evo stream. Let me check if I didn't mess up anything else in the meantime. No, we're good, we're fine. I can do this. I have the experience. Alright, hello everyone, hello, people are joining in. You can hear me? Yeah, okay, everything sounds good. Okay, excellent, thank you very much for confirming. What we're gonna be doing today is, as you can see, I'm working on a new, streaming background. It is my actual living room, and what we're gonna be working on today is what is outside the window. That is not my actual view. You can cancel your calls and emails to Rainbolt. He will not be able to find me. That's not my actual view. We're gonna be working on that, so we're gonna be building out the mountain. You should be seeing, hot air balloons flying by. Obviously, there's gonna be dinosaurs. So yeah, it's gonna be just a chill stream working on all of that. I'm gonna turn off my living room. Boop! Because oh, here comes the shadow! Here comes the balloon! Anyway, hold on. Let me get into position. I have an arrow. About that should be the official position there. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining. I want to first and foremost thank the Blue Night crew, as always. So many dinosaur bones in those cabinets. Yeah, I have, and there's gonna be even more. I have a disturbing amount of Lego dino bones. But yeah, I want to thank the Blue Night crew. So sarcastically, Samuel, Glitzbog, Ebed Guillermo's lurking, Colt is here. That might be the crew of the day. I might be missing someone, but as always, I want to ask you guys to just help the moderators make chat a better place in the world. Stick to our chat rules. No spamming, no all caps, take it easy on the emoji, and stick to English. Alright, I also want to welcome the Green Name Army. I see the Mipe is here, Jurassic Studios, Homie T-Rex, Mr. Cat Buttface, Cozy Llamas has joined in, Jesse, Magnetator, Ryan of Evolution, Matthew UK is here, Evo Fan, Jurassic Evolution, Theme Park Horse, Malatalia, heck yeah, grab your burgers to drink. Oh, the balloon is very there's two balloons, by the way. There's the Jurassic World balloon, and that one right there. Is the day-night cycle turned on? No, it shouldn't be. Anyway, I don't have attention span problems. What do you mean? Melissa Berensen is here. Welcome. I'm so glad, by the way. I saw that you have your Discord back. I hope everything is sorted out. Silas has joined. I see Maxib is here. Hi, how are you? Carnotaurus Gamer. Tabletus is here. Big JB fan, not JP fan. Krista, hello. Amir Hussein. We have BD Dippy. Someone, I don't know who, Mutosaurus, Ben Melia, Sink is here. Oh my god, chat jumped, that is very helpful. Oh, hold on, I missed super chat. Lexi Christie. I'm so sorry. That totally flew by me. I can speak. I have mastered this. Happy Saturday, says Lexi Christie. Waiting for Amazon and building Lego. Heck yeah. That's a good way to spend the Saturday, but thank you so much for joining us. A hug. They're still so good at hugging. Oh my god. Alright, let me scroll back to the bottom of the chat here. It flew like the balloon. Hold on, I have a sip. I like that waterfall, says D-Rex. It's okay. Obviously, we still have a lot of work to do. Let me get out of it. So yeah, this is the general direction. I might, we're gonna be making a nice scene, so, in terms of what fits with, here, let me bring it back. In terms of what fits with the living room, I can, tweak it. The sun should be about in the right position. It doesn't look right, but I think that's just the case of merging in-game lighting with real-life lighting, but the direction of light should be about right if we stick to, this range. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be working on. Just making a nice little scene. Boop. Alright. And hopefully we'll get far enough along that we will be able to add dinosaurs to this during the stream as well. I can't make any promises though, because we're really gonna get into the nitty-gritty. I want this to be a nice background for future streams. Krista, what is my favorite dinosaur? My favorite dinosaur is Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus is peak. Lurking as I build Lego. We support it. We supported Legacy Christie. The Vibe says, hi, happy Saturday. I'm currently building a castle and it's going okay. Why can you see through the mirror? Oh, that's going to be worked into it. So the mirror is going to be... Obviously, I can't replicate that right now because you're seeing like live footage behind it. But I'm going to be like editing this in Premiere Pro. So the mirror will actually show a mirrored image of what is outside the window. So right now you're just seeing a continuation through the mirror. I'm going to flip it in Premiere Pro. So the mirror is actually a mirror. All right? All right. Don't overthink it. It's fine. You might be able to see the finished result tomorrow. Because I think we're going to do a just chatting stream tomorrow. Ye be warned. I think that's going to be the case. Because I think we have a lot of feelings at the moment. I think we have a lot of opinions at the moment. And I think we want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm just going to start what I always do. Which is sort of like wrap the waterfall in rocks. And that'll be the first step. Here come the rocks. Heck yeah, you didn't think we'd go a stream without rocks, did you? So yeah, I want to split the bottom one up into 2 waterfalls, and then the top one is just a skinny waterfall. Actually, just continue to use this one. Rocks. We love them. But yeah, there's stuff happening, or rather there's stuff not happening within our beloved franchise. So yeah, I feel like a just chatting stream tomorrow is gonna be the right way. Obviously I don't have like any information to share. But you know, we can just talk, it'll be like group therapy. We can talk out our feelings. Yo, Amunet Radio, thank you so much for that super chat. That is amazing. Oh, hold on, I put my glass in the way. Hold on, one second. There you go. Yeah. Amunet says, hi Evo, recently 100% of the game and I'm working on creating a working Colosseum map. Heck yeah. Have you done any of the challenges to get the locked statues? Amunet? Don't get me started. Yes. I did it on stream. I think we did 2 streams for the Japanese challenge mode. I completed the Japanese challenge mode. I think that's the Mosasaurus. Maybe I'm misremembering things. But I got the Mosasaurus statue. And then the next time I booted up the game, the Mosasaurus statue was locked again. So I threw up my middle fingers and I said, yeah, we're not gonna do that again. Seriously, I completed the challenge mode, got 5 stars, got the statue, took a picture with the statue. I was like, yay, I have the statue. And now it's locked again. I will show you. I will show you. See? Where's my Mosasaurus? Here's my Mosasaurus. And it is a Japanese challenge mode. It's locked! I'm fine. I'm totally fine. This isn't upsetting in the slightest to me. Oh god, sorry, misclick. Because you know how much I love doing challenge mode. So... Oh man, that pissed me off when I saw that. That really pissed me off. Hold on, let me actually paint the waterfall first. Because right now the grass is really standing out. But when we paint it, it'll look better. Hold on, which one do we want? Is it you? Which one is sexier? Honestly, I might prefer this one over this one. Maybe we'll do like a mix. But yeah, that pissed me off. So I haven't done a challenge mode since. I'm kind of waiting for like the patch notes of an update to say, oh, by the way, we fixed the problem of the challenge mode statues getting relocked. Because I have heard other people have the same experience, so it's not just me. That doesn't make me feel any better though, because I really wanted that Mosasaurus statue. But yeah, anyway, I'm so fine. I'm not at all annoyed. I'm not, I swear, I promise. Please add the T-Rex family. What we'll probably do, if we get that far during the stream, or maybe we'll just do it anyway. We'll probably do like a little poll of which species you guys most want to see added. And you know, we'll go for like a couple of the like super popular options, right? But how's everyone's Saturday going? Oh, by the way, I gotta be completely real with y'all. One of the neighbors, not a direct neighbor, but like someone in my near vicinity, has been working with a buzz saw all afternoon. So, to put it mildly, I'm overstimulated to hell. So yeah, don't piss me off, that's all I'll say. Don't get on my nerves, because my nerves are fried. God, I hate that sound. Oh. Hey, Massey Empire, thank you. That waterfall looks like it could use a cruise boat falling over the edge. No, we're not gonna have dramatic stuff like that. It's not gonna be another Final Fantasy park, y'all. Come on now. That's Mrs. Oak Mountain. We'll get back there next week. It ain't going anywhere. I'd like a slightly more peaceful view outside of my... God damn it, I keep hitting myself with a rock. I'd like a slightly more peaceful view outside of my my living room. Thank you. If you don't mind. Sexy. Oh, was that the first sexy? I don't actually know. I don't keep count. Shrink it. You see, that's fine. There's still like a bit of actual terrain texture coming through, but it's not super noticeable, so that's fine. That's good. That's sexy. Oh, by the way, the whole mountain is gonna be built out of rocks, because what I want... Well, hello, that's a view. There's gonna be like a tunnel for the monorail to go through. And the reason I did that is, you know, this is a thing with what I noticed with my previous recording from Jurassic World Evolution 2, like the background window view. Like, you want some extra movement, so that's why I added the monorail, that's why the hot air balloons are going through. Just some bigger stuff moving around. Because sometimes the dinosaurs can be a little shy. Just a little shy. They need little help. Alright, is that no. Let's just get the big stuff done first, and then we'll worry about all the little bits. I want this to be a bit more. And gold, yes, very sexy. Oh, a monthly number alert that I missed. Hold on. Oh, it has been a while. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Where are you? Oh, here you go. Do-do-do-rack, really? You just made me say that out loud? Come on now. Evo, I found my new autistic interest. Heck yeah! Speculative xenobiology. Or be it aliens. Yeah. Look, I know I joke that I get stupider the longer I am a YouTuber, but... I'm sorry. I've made a full-on atmosphere and list of chemical processes. That's really, really cool. Love a new autistic interest. Love a new artistic hyperfixation. Hold on, I missed something else. Massey Empire, but we need to add the soup of the no, none of that.
Yahoo!
None of that. Hey, Savage Dinosaur, thank you. A Yahoo for you as well. Oh god, I keep doing that. Okay, so let me just... Is no collision off? Advanced move. So this is gonna be the rock face that our monorail is gonna disappear into. Boop. Excuse me. Actually, I can make this a bit smaller. Ah, Samuel, member for 38 months. That's amazing. Oh, by the way, something I did today, because again, overstimulated as fuck. So I was like desperately looking for something to distract myself, for noise to come through my noise cancelling headphones to actually do the cancellation bit. So I watched Thrash. That's like a new shark movie on Netflix. And I'm laughing. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be my reaction to the shark movie. I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but there is a mic drop in there that had me cackling. Absolutely cackling. It was all of a sudden, that Vanessa Carlton, is that her name? I think so. That and I need you. All of a sudden, that song started playing, and I laughed so hard. It was so funny. I can't. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share, because that's literally, like, the movie ended like half an hour before the stream. It was so funny. So, like, I can't even say I don't recommend the movie, because I kind of had a good time. It's in these so... No, it's not so bad it's good, but it's so bad it's entertaining? Question mark? Hold on, I gotta keep checking. Because I definitely want that to be, like, in the side. I don't want to see the pillar. The pillar needs to get swallowed up. But oh man, that was, well, that was something. Yeah. Anyway. Deep Blue Sea was hilarious. Thrash is stupid. Deep Blue Sea, as yes, Deep Blue Sea is of the same caliber, I guess. However, I will say, in defense of Deep Blue Sea, it has scenes and just shots, at least, like visual moments that I do find scary in a way. Like, not to oversell it, but Thrash was, aside from a couple of ew, it was just I don't even, there's no words. But as soon as that song started, I was gone. Alright, how am I gonna do the tunnel? Maybe I should leave that for like a future thing to think about. The animatronic sharks were good in Deep Blue Sea, yeah. Obviously, Thrash is all digital and all very clearly all digital. Sorry. Anyway, I think maybe the Jurassic Park gate. I always forget how to find that. Like, which category it's in. I think I'll use that as the tunnel entrance. I think I can make that work. Oh, it's in columns. Okay, well, that's where... I might be able to use walls, actually. Like Sharknado. I haven't seen Sharknado, so I'm gonna assume it's not quite as bad. I feel like Thrash is if Sharknado took itself, like, maybe 25% more seriously. That's the impression I get, at least. Again, I've never seen Sharknado. Never had the misfortune of that. But that's what I would imagine. I've seen Jaws. Jaws is still good. Like, obviously, it's aged. But Jaws is scary. Thrash not so much. I can't stop laughing, man. Bad shark films and bad disaster films are my favorite. They are a certain breed of movie, yeah. There, just need to like encapsulate it just enough. Most of it is gonna be like clipped into the rock face. But yeah, whoever decided, oh, this movie moment, what it needs is, I think the artist's name is Vanessa Carlton. Vanessa Carlton's 1,000 Miles. Give that person a raise, because honestly... oh, beautiful. Oh. Except... and then... I think it was a girder. I need something like properly black, and we found that when we made... I think it's this one? No. One of these should be recolorable. Which one was it? To simulate a void. None of these... What? Oh, hold on. Was it... Oh, it's this one. Okay. Large... black, there you go. And then, oh yeah, I should use the glitch. Should I use it? Actually, maybe not. Oh no, it's fine. No, yes, I can use the glitch. Okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind my mumbling and my rambling. There is method to my madness sometimes. The fact that they made more sequels to Sharknado is also super funny. I mean, it was like one of those, like, random successes, right? Large, yes. Like, I have not seen Sharknado, but what I, quote-unquote, know of it is that it just doesn't take itself seriously. So, you know, it's sort of... this is, again, my outside perspective. It kind of feels like a Spaceballs levels of parody. Thrash takes itself a bit too seriously for what it, what it is. And I feel like I am really easy to scare with shark stuff, because I find sharks beautiful but really, really terrifying. So if you can't scare me, you really missed the mark, man. You really missed the mark there. There, and just in case we can see it. No, I don't like that. We'll see. Oh no, I should duplicate it. Okay, it's obviously gonna catch a bit of sunlight, so that might be an issue. Confirm! Make it a group! And move the group. Oh, hold on. Is collision off on? No. Hey, Danix, how's it going? What I really should try to do... Here it comes. Wah! I don't think it's too noticeable. But I want to try to embed it a bit better. So that's going to require more rocks. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Alright, really? You don't have like a flat side? Well, maybe this one. Maybe that's gonna... The way! Rocks, I arrived at the perfect time. Look, whenever... This is gonna sound like a joke, but I actually think that statistically it might hold up. Whenever you click on a stream or a video of mine, I feel like there's a 79% chance I'm doing something with rocks. Hold on, let me get you Yahoo. Yahoo! Hey, Massey Empire, thank you. Oh. That's a lot of instructions. I'm sorry. I like what I'm doing right now. Ideally, we could kind of do it. If it's in the shadow, like that, it will be less noticeable. Because this material does have a bit of a reflective quality to it that we might want to get rid of. Are there any other like amusingly bad movies to share with the group, to share with the class? Okay, let's go back to the viewpoint. Yeah, it is a bit reflective, but on the other hand, it is so far away, you can't even really tell that it's the Jurassic gate. I do want to lower it because it's unnecessarily high now. I think it's so far away, it's not really gonna be noticeable. Alright, so we shall continue. Of course, dinosaur with Steve, right? I wouldn't even know how to watch that anymore. I don't know which decrepit corner of the online archives that ended up in. I feel like I'd be fine if that ends up being lost media, to be honest. Okay, well, I literally don't have to worry about the backside, right? We're not going to see the backside. I just need to make sure that it's nicely shaped. Might actually angle this a bit more. Okay. Table says zoo zombie. Oh boy. I think I might have asked a question that I don't want the answer to. I think Massey means use a girder archway to create a square to make the tunnel appear deeper. Copy paste to make it longer. Well, I know how to make a tunnel. What? Like obviously we could go deeper. We could go deeper. I was kind of not wanting to put in that much effort because it is going to be so far away, but if we do this and we just get this open up. Oh no, hold on. Oh, we're gonna get hit by a train! Hold on. For the lulz. Here it comes. Oh, don't. There you go. Confirm. Advance. There's gonna be more. I regret it already. There's gonna be more effort than I was gonna put into something at this distance. But now that we're here, no, leave me alone. Edit, there. Don't click on the wrong thing. But what did I just say? Don't click on the wrong thing. Confirm. Duplicate. Burp. Oh, the rock is just clipping through. God dang it. Guess I can cheat. Hold on. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm not grabbing me girders. Hold on, I can't grab me girders. I'm just grabbing. You know, I can get rid of those. Oh, no. Now I have my girder. Okay. Look, Massey Empire, y'all started it. Y'all started it. Now I'm committed, man. Alright, that's literally not. There you go. See? I don't think it changed anything. Alright, I need a new rock on top. Oh, Jesus. Hey, Herald of Geese! Currently trying to beat all Jurassic challenges on the original Jurassic World Evolution. It's brutal. Man, why do people do that? I don't I know everyone likes different things, but I really personally don't see what's enjoyable. I guess people look at me blazing down 1,000,000 rocks and also think to themselves, that's not a hobby, that's mental illness. So I guess I shouldn't judge. Don't make me come up there! Well, it's too late, it's finished. Let me actually grab this one. Well, maybe this one. No, make me turn this monorail around. Actually, I will turn the monorail around. It is going in the wrong direction. I wanted to go the other way. But we'll do that in a little bit. There's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this in a 2-hour stream. That was a pipe dream. I don't know why I ever thought that would be within the realm of possibility. That was a fool's errand, you might say. But oh well. It's about the friends we make along the way. There, and I think at this point, well, we might be able to see like the tail end of this. That's okay. Yeah, no, we're definitely not going to see further than that, so we can continue over here. I don't quite like this stark edge, so I'm going to grab one of these again. Smooth it out a bit. This has become one of my favorite rocks. There you go. Look at that sexy beast. Sorry. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. I mean, I'd bring up the statues again, because I'm annoying. Would you ever try to get them again if more builds had them? I'll try to get them if I feel in any way confident that it won't be a repeat of what I had with the Mosasaurus. So, yeah, I would need, like, confirmation from Frontier that... Oh, you mean that glitch? Yeah. No, don't worry about it. We patched that out, Evo. Don't worry. Don't worry. We got that. Because, yeah, I don't want to... Look, I cannot overstate how much I just don't like challenge mode. So I don't want to do it again without the guarantee that I'm actually going to have the statue that I wanted by the end of it. The statue that I wanted. You know? I think you know. Also, let's dance. Oh, hey! I said let's dance. Dude. When I play the maracas, I go chick. Rocky. Love it. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Also, another one of my new favorite rocks, this guy right here, because it has such a nice flat surface. Look at that beaut. Absolutely sexy as heck. That is rocky. It sure is. That's exactly how we like it here. Oh, I keep turning this on accidentally. I don't even know how I do that. I don't even know what the shortcut for it is, but I accidentally keep finding it. I think I'm gonna supersize one of these. Oh, Jesus. Rocks and things. Little baby rock. Where's my circle? Hello? Oh, there she is. Jesus. Is that big enough? I think that's, Jesus. Let's do that. Alright, and I generally don't think we'll go beyond that from the window view, so... I think that's our mountain. I think that's pretty decent. Alright. So, okay. There needs to be like a little bit of elevation in the landscape as well. So I'm gonna go a little bit down from here. I believe we're gonna go down a bit more. I don't want to smooth it out so much that you're not really gonna notice it, but it's just gonna make the dinosaurs a bit better visible. You're gonna start the Brachiosaurus Lego? Herald of Geese, why beat all Jurassic challenges? It's because I like to feel triumph after beating a grand challenge. Jurassic World Evolution is that, and I will reach the peak eventually. Also, Jurassic Park mode makes it easier. Yeah, that's true. It does make it a bit easier, doesn't it? But you did just say you like a challenge, so technically you should be doing it as in the Jurassic World mode then. Oh, hold on, dancing. Hey Marzo, it's your first stream? Heck yeah, welcome. Wanted to get some inspiration for my parks, and the first thing I recognize is that I never use enough rocks, apparently. Look, if there's one takeaway I want you to have from my channel, it is use more rocks. This whole channel is basically just rock propaganda. That's how I want you to see this. Hey, Messy Empire, thank you. Have you heard anything at all from Frontier this last 3 days? No, and this is a good opportunity for me to also genuinely try to convince you guys. Frontier does not talk to us. Yes, we get early access. That's like a couple of days, sometimes just 1 day in advance of something dropping. They don't communicate with us outside of that. So no, I haven't heard from them. And I also want to say, and Massey Empire is not like directly in response to you, but like to address larger rumors, people also tend to think that when I say I don't know, I'm just lying. But I wouldn't lie. Instead of saying I don't know, I would just talk around the question, right? Like, why would I actively choose to lie? No, I genuinely don't know anything. Like, this is something, when someone, like, leaves a comment on my video, and they're like, do you know anything? And I say, no, sorry, I don't know anything. We're as in the dark as you guys. And then they respond back to me like, sure, you don't know anything. But I'm like, why would I choose to lie? I could have just ignored your comment and then not invoke the bad karma on my name. By, like... So please, no, I genuinely, I don't know anything. I'm as much in the dark as you guys. Obviously, I have speculations, but it's all completely baseless. So, we'll just have to wait and see. I hope... Those balloons are getting really... They got really close there. I might have to check how close the tracks are. Anyway, wow. Undiagnosed ADHD making a case for itself. What was I saying? All right. I hope that at the very least, we're gonna still get the free dinosaur. You know, they did say monthly free dinosaur, so at least we should get that in April. But again, and this is not coming from insider knowledge, it is starting to feel like the DLC that we all expected is not necessarily nearly around the corner. Which, by the way, I looked into, English is failing me. Like, the release schedule, and I use that word so loosely, but like all of the releases of all the DLC across Jurassic World Evolution 1, Jurassic World Evolution 2, and, you know, the one for Jurassic World Evolution 3 so far. And yeah, there was a bit of a pattern, but at the same time, there was a lot of flexibility in there. So I think we just sort of got ahead of ourselves with assuming that March, April would be the months, because Frontier has never really had a strict schedule. So I don't even know if what's going on right now is a delay or anything, because that's like how it's getting framed right now, right? Ooh, it's delayed, but not necessarily. That was a long... I don't even remember what the question was. That was a long rant. I'm sorry. That's stuff that I feel like we're gonna talk about tomorrow. That's why I wanted to do, like, just a chatting stream. That's why I wanted to have my backdrop. Because I feel like we all just have a lot to chat about. What was I... No, hold on. No, sorry. I defaulted to rocks. Ooh, my right mouse button didn't work there. I need to do something with the terrain first. I think we're gonna carve in a little bit. Hey, Tom B! Thank you so much for the super chat. Yahoo! Oh, hold on, Massey Empire. I don't think I did a hug for you. I'm sorry. It is really just a guessing game with DLC releases, and... yeah, like I said, there was a bit of a pattern with, especially Jurassic World Evolution 2 at one point. But I think, and I'm guilty of this as well, we assumed that the pattern would continue with Jurassic World Evolution 3, and to an extent, the Wetlands DLC confirmed it. Like, that was so on pattern. Releasing a DLC only a month after the launch of the game. Classic part of the quote-unquote pattern. But it's still a new game, right? So we might have fooled ourselves with this one. Really, the thing that gets to me is the fact that they are not saying anything. Aside from the couple of Discord messages, it's nothing. And that's the thing that I find weird. I'm not concerned or freaked out or panicked about the quote-unquote lack of DLC. I really want to emphasize that. I should be talking about this tomorrow because I'm not working right now. But I really want to emphasize that I'm not worried about, like, ooh, the game is dying because, ooh, there's no DLC. I'm not worried about that because that, again, could just be us assuming a pattern that was never going to exist for Jurassic World Evolution 3. I just find it weird that they're not saying anything. That's weird. Why does the lake look like a T-bone steak? I'm gonna be so honest with you, Danix. I've never seen a T-bone steak. So I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yahoo!
If it's shaped like a T-bone steak, I trust your judgment. I've never seen it. Dino Dynamics. Hey Evo, are you good with me having a blueprint on the workshop that mentions you, Amargasaurus? Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you wanna do whatever, if you give proper credit, that's totally cool with me. Don't worry about it. Kozalamas, yeah, they 100% already confirmed a Rebirth DLC. We just don't know when it's happening. Do you want to make this bigger? No, I think that's fine. So I'll line that with rocks and maybe get like a little bit of roughness. Hold on, let me do a little test. Just a little irregularity. I want to obviously keep it mostly flat, so we see as many dinosaurs as possible, right? Just walking around in the distance. Yeah, amenity coverage. There's nothing here! Look, if guests come to this park to ride a balloon over an empty stretch of land, that's their fault, okay? Don't whine about there not being a restaurant at the end of that. What does the arrow mean? This is so I don't forget the angle. The arrow is no longer needed. It was needed when I was like trying to find the right. So I built like a couple of different test mountains to see what the right angle was with the sun. Yeah, let me line this with rocks first so I can visualize it. Let's try to use a different rock. Let's try. Let's give it the good old college try. Hold on, I like this rock too much. I want this one big. Oh, but now I can't stop talking about it, because, as you might have already noticed, because someone pointed this out on the subreddit a couple of days ago, it's not just Frontier that's silent. It's also the accounts for Jurassic World, Jurassic World Alive, and Jurassic World the game. So, it's a hecking mystery, man. It's a mystery. I just hope we're gonna still get the free dinosaur this month. We should. I think all hell is gonna break loose if they don't do that. Isn't Jurassic World the game shutting down? I have no idea. I don't play that game. I played Jurassic World Alive for a bit. Is Jurassic World the game shutting down? I can't imagine it. Isn't that really popular? I don't think so. I think it was one of the other games that's shutting down. Hold on, Jurassic World the game is that game that Gaming Beaver has a whole series on, right? Isn't that still around? I think so. It is really old, yeah. It's been around since Jurassic World, so that was 2015? been around for a long time. This is a bit too straight, so I'm gonna do a thing here. There, just a little thing. Okay, that's okay. Next step I think is add foliage to the mountain. Which is gonna be quite annoying, because obviously there's no terrain here, it's all rocks. There's just like a little patch here. Hey, chaotic laughter! I made it for a change. So you can have some of my change. Hey, I appreciate it. And we have pizza! Oh, I wish I had pizza.
Yahoo!
Pizza says, love your vids, they're amazing. I appreciate it. And we have another one from Amunet Radio. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry! I clicked twice, just assuming the first one wouldn't work. I mean, it says, I may already know the answer, so I'll expand a bit. What is your top 3 favorite biomes to build in order from 3rd to 1st? Also, how dare you? No, that's... Oh my god, did I miss that? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Let's dance again. Any excuse to dance. Hold on, what was the question? Sorry. What is your top 3 favorite biomes to build in order from 3rd to 1st? Can I do it in order from 1st to 3rd if you don't mind? First? But, oh. I think it's Alpine Temperate Desert. I think. Temperate and Alpine might be interchangeable, but yeah, I'll do Alpine Temperate Desert. Yeah, wow, we got like 5 trees. The rest is all gonna have to be manually placed, god dang it. If we just had real tunnels, my monorail could go through a real tunnel, but no. No, it's doing more rocks than trees, so yeah. I'm on my own. Alright, let's, hold on. What I'm gonna do first is just place down a couple of trees that I like and then duplicate them from there, so I don't have to keep looking for them. Trees, where are you, my beloved? Yeah, you're kind of cute. Again, I'm not looking at like what's the appropriate biome. I'm just looking at what looks good. Oh, I love these. Very fluffy, very useful. I'm not a huge fan of those. This one's good. This one's good. That's a sexy tree right there. Some red in there? No, I think I'm gonna stick to just green. I love these. These are sexy. Ooh. Yep. That's one of the best ones. Alright, not gonna do anything fall colored. Oh my god. Are you sure you're a tree? You're a tree trying to be a bush. You're a tree. You're also a tree. Congratulations. I have identified a tree. Alright. Well, that's one big ol' selection. What's gonna be like our main tree? I think I'm gonna start with this super fluffy one. Yeah, let's start with that. Hello? I Okay, I can't actually click on this one to select it. Hold on, if I aim for the trunk. No! Oh, that's so weird. Huh. Anyway. Am I gonna use the cherry blossoms? Ooh! Maybe. I have to think about that. Let's first greenify this thing. Let's turn on... Here, rotate. Trees are good, but rocks are built different. The rock glazing never ends. Alright, so how about if I go through, I delete the one that I've already used. Jesus, this is a weird tree to select. Alright, what was the other one that I really liked? Here, this short stubby one. Why don't I use green rocks as trees? Well, first off, why would I? Second off, you're gonna be able to tell. And finally, we don't have green rocks, so there's that. That might be the most important one, but I saved it for last. I guess we have the really small rocks that you can recolor. Alright, more! Here, just because these are like a nice different type of green. Mossy rocks would be good, yeah. Honestly, they looked a lot more bright in the other part. Let me super size. I think I want to mostly leave like the silhouette of the monorail track exposed. I don't even think we're gonna see him all the way there, but I like that. I prefer that that looks clean. Well, let's actually grab one that has a different coloration. This one's a little different. I think I am gonna add the cherry blossoms. I think it could use the color variation, honestly. I'm gonna leave this patch open for some cherry blossoms mostly. It's going okay, it's going okay. What else? I like this one. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss that Jurassic Evolution 2 background. It was a pretty good background. I quite liked it as well, but we need to upgrade it. Not even sure if it's gonna be an upgrade, but at the very least, it needs to be Jurassic Evolution 3 to be appropriate. Honestly, considering that I'm also gonna be adding the fluffy bush, I think that's enough. So I'm gonna put in the fluffy bush and then cherry blossoms. It didn't feel 3 enough. Excellent point. These ones were kind of cute as well, but no, eye on the target, love. Eye on the target. The target being this guy. We need a pterosaur nest. Honestly, a pterosaur nest is kind of cool. Obviously, it would be a fake nest. Because it's not going to look pretty if you have an actual nest and you constantly see the babies clipping through the rocks. But we could put in a fake nest. And by that I just mean a cave high up in the mountainside. Maybe this feels like a good spot to turn into a cave. Hold on, let's see. Oh. There, just super simple. Not really gonna see the top, but you know, just for the hell of it. Excuse me. This is where a Pteranodon statue would be handy? No, a statue wouldn't be handy at all, because it would be very obvious that it's a statue. Hold on, I will get you a Yahoo in a minute. One second. Actually, don't like this. What am I trying to do here? Trying to make the shape a little bit more interesting. But I'm failing. Ah. Oh, in camera 1! Boo! There.
Yahoo!
this one shrink it? Yeah, that's a bit better. There, we have a bit of a cave. And what I could do is nab. Please. Duplicate. Move. Split. Oh my god, it's been an hour and 11 minutes already. That's crazy business. Oh. I'm just gonna see if this actually works. Oh, I did the wrong thing again. To make it look deeper than it actually is. I think from the distance that we're dealing with, that does work. Honestly, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Oh, oh, we were inside the balloon. That was scary. Why don't you use depth door 2 for the mountain entrance? I don't know what you're talking about, even. Okay, cherry blossom. Aggressive scrolling. There you are. Yeah, that's cute. Not too many, not too many. I'm gonna try to contain myself. Alright, I think maybe one more there. Create a ridge for it. Choose this one. Can we have the duck swimming in deep water? I mean, yeah, but you're barely gonna see it from the distance. Ooh, that looks a little weird. That's a bit better. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, hold on, I'm forgetting to do Yahoo.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! there. I think so. Maybe like a couple around the lake as well, but again, trying not to overdo it. We have some weird... See what's happening there? Obviously, we cannot have that, because we are going to be at that distance. Alright, that fixed it. Excellent. Excellent! Alright, and then what I kind of want to do is have the river go, you know, rah, teeny tiny waterfall, and then something like that. Oh, water. Am I gonna see? Yeah, I think the deep water. Well, we're not really gonna see it, but if we do, I think it'll look better. Yeah, that's where it should come down, and then roughly from here. Like that. I might move that, we'll see. I think I can make it bigger. Ooh, actually, hold on. It needs to have shallow spots, because I want the dinosaurs to be able to walk across. I think that's okay. Danik says my cat is so dumb. He went out the cat flap onto the flat roof and got himself stuck. Oh no! I hope he's okay. Let's name the mountain Mount Evo Square. That's a bit much, isn't it? Evo Rushmore. No, that's actually kind of funny to like put a square in it. Oh, that actually is kind of funny. I don't know if I want to go that route, but that would be kind of hilarious. Like a carved stone Evo logo. That'd be so dumb, kind of funny. I might have to sleep on that. They'll be like properly stupid, but like the kind of stupid we endorse here. Well, I do at least. I don't know about y'all. I won't put words in your mouth. Rushmore with Evo, Business Lot Beaver, and... I mean, okay, so I wouldn't. But if it were those three, which one would be? Mount Rushmore is 4 people, right? I'm not American, I don't know these things. I think it's 4 presidents. I think so. About like that. Yeah, it's shaping up to be quite sexy. I'll say. Alright. I think I'm gonna get rid of most of the foliage in the water here. Yeah, I might change the river depending on like the exact placement where I end up putting the camera. So I'll leave that like flexible right now. So I'll focus on this. This area will stay as is. Massey Empire says aviary peach idea. I think you mean perch idea, sinking the perch into it, and that was indeed the plan. Just below the window so pterosaurs land and fly off from time to time in front of the window. Yeah, I'm gonna be using the same tricks that I did for the first one. The first one had rocks, because pterosaurs land on rocks. But yeah, I'll be using the perch to ensure that the pterosaurs will indeed land close by. Let me fetch you a hug. Oh yeah, I was gonna smooth this. Ooh, ah, ee. Let me make sure that my waterfall isn't going to disappear on me. Nope, we're good. We're fine. We're sexy. Okay. Yeah, in terms of, like, placing stuff down, as I said, I want to keep it mostly open. Like, we need a couple of trees. Oh, hold on, let me... I think this is a nice spot to do another cherry blossom tree, so... Let me make it... Well... I think that's quite sexy. I think that's alright. And I'll do another smaller one down here. And that's enough with the cherry blossom, Evo. That's enough. There, is that balanced? I think that's relatively balanced. Actually, I am gonna make this one smaller. There. Alright. I was thinking about doing a lagoon view as well out the window, make it seem like my apartment is underwater. But that is a future task. We might dedicate a stream to that as well. I'll drag y'all along for my lagoon building challenge. What we could do in the lagoon is turn it nighttime. Actually, no, we can't. That is a problem with the living room image that I'm using. Like, the sun is so bright. I can't do the editing thing that I did for the digital living room that I had. So it has to remain daytime, unfortunately. That is a shame. That is a shame. Okay. What would be a nice tree? I still really like you. Chunky. I wish we had the big tree. I miss the big tree. Big tree would be so good. Big tree would be peak. We have nothing that approximates the big tree. Sad. Sad. So, I think this is about going to be the perspective. Let me just... I feel like it's already getting too much with the trees on this one. Let me grab maybe... yeah, a more spindly one. Yeah, that's okay. I don't hate that. I don't hate that with every fiber of my being, so I consider that a total victory. You can have some fluffier stuff in the back. Oh my god, we have 30 minutes. That was a bit wild. I'm not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I genuinely feel like I need to lay off them trees. I think I want to do like a little rock formation here with some foliage. And then honestly... Fluffy. I will do a little vote at the very end for, how about we vote for what the big carnivore is gonna be? I'll set that up in a bit. Yeah, I genuinely feel like I need to mostly leave it open. Hold on, I like this specific tree. Can't resist it. I'll put that right there. Weird little bugger. That's not gonna work, is it? I'd love to just have a fog brush. That would be amazing. Ooh, honestly? Now I kind of feel like I want to do multiples of these. Like, also do one where it looks like my living room is just in the middle of a swamp and have the exterior be like misty, swampy stuff. And I wanted to do a lagoon one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, actually. Get a little bit of terrain weirdness in here. These do not blend. Is that good kind of weirdness? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not like in love with it. Maybe that's why I'm starting to think about other biomes I could do. Alright, again, like the immediate foreground I'm gonna have to do when I can constantly switch the living room on and off and on and off and on and off to really figure out where the placement of the camera is gonna be exactly. So I'll leave that for now. So how about we get a poll going? Alright, so start poll. Okay. Pick the apex predator. Alright, so it's gonna be either classic T-Rex, classic... Oh, that's not how you spell Spino. There you go, Spino. What, okay, what other... Let's look. It's gonna be between T-Rex or Spino. I already know, but for the heck of it, what other guys can we chuck in there? The Chonker, of course, the Chonker. Let's give the Chonker a chance. And what's the fourth one? I can do 4. Sippy. Giga, I think that's a good choice. Giga. Alright. You guys do that. In the meantime, what I realize I should do is actually outline the quote-unquote enclosure. Well, that just upset me, so... Ah! Alright, let's see... Ooh, it's slow. Alright, that's all good. That looks good. Okay. I can get that way smaller, because obviously we want the dinosaurs to remain focused in the view of la camera. So I can even get rid of him. Here, because hold on. Boop. Alright, I'm looking at like a tiny version of it myself, so I can't see very well. But it looks like... I don't know if the fence is visible, but it looks like the river needs to be moved up a little bit, because this is about right. Oh, I think the waterfall's like that, isn't it? Again, it's tiny what I'm looking at. I might pull back a bit more, maybe. Should I center the... Maybe I should center the waterfall. I don't know, actually. Maybe it should be like that. Again, I'm gonna have to do this in my own time so I can maximize the screen I'm looking at, because right now it's tiny. I can't see a dang thing. I can barely see the waterfall. But I quite like this framing. We would be a bit lower, probably. More like that. I'll figure it out, but you know, just to give you an idea, right? And that what I really want, and that's gonna be tricky. That was tricky with the other one as well. Make sure that the camera is placed in such a way that the dinosaurs will walk right in front of it. All right, how's this poll going? Oh my god, Acro's in the what? What? Okay, that's unexpected. The chonker. Guys, I don't know if that's good for thumbnails. But yeah, I think eventually... Let me do that. It's gonna be more like... even straighter, I think. Like that. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Alright, let me actually get, like, the stuff I need. Which is... I think I'll do multiple. I'm gonna get a big production line going. And then I also need... I'm gonna hiccup. No, I'm fine. Don't hiccup. What are you... Stop forming a cult and get to work! What in the actual... Okay, this is the kind of path work that keeps me up at night, but it's all gonna get deleted, so it's fine. I'm gonna put a perch here, just like out in the open for now. Ooh. For the pterosaurs, if I put like a feeder up, okay, so it's definitely gonna have to be shallow water. You're not really gonna see it from this angle anyway, so that's okay. It's still gonna look a blue dabba-dee dabba-die. I always like, which one is it, which one is it, which one is it? I always forget. Don't judge me. Just to make sure that the pterosaurs stay in the area and they're not gonna leave me. And yeah, I'll put a perch here and also put a perch up there. Where did they put the perches? In props. Oh, okay. If you say so. Again, this we're gonna hide. I'm gonna have to move it. It's all just so my pterosaurs don't fly all over the place in the meantime. I don't think we're gonna see that. Oh, we're definitely not gonna see that because the trees are in the way. That's not gonna work. My trees! I won't kill them, I'll just move them. Alright, cool. So, obviously, we're gonna have a kits. Ooh, or Thanatos Dracon. I might actually prefer Thanatos Dracon, not gonna lie. Do I? Ooh, do I? Ooh, decisions. Oh my god, are you guys still in the living room? I am so sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. Whoops. I kidnapped y'all. Put you... Well, I mean, it's better than the basement, isn't it? I can't decide if I want cats or Thantos Dragon. I can't decide. I can't decide. We might have to do a quick other poll. We might have to do a quick secondary poll, guys. I can't decide. Definitely want Pteranodon though, so I'll start with that. I'll make sure that they're hungry. I know where. There you go. Alright, obviously we're not gonna do those ugly bastards. Okay. I like that. That's, oh my god, you're flying so fast, dude. It's obnoxious. There. Yeah, but it might be like a fun combo. Oh, what just happened? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Alright, I'll leave the Apex poll up for 2 more minutes, and then we have 15 minutes for the Cats versus Thanatos poll. Commence. What is happening? Oh, I'm in automation. Oh my god, I'm really not paying attention. Boop. Oh, yeah, that's still fine. Okay, okay, okay. 3, let's do 2 batches. I'm also gonna give them... Ooh, how am I gonna give them a nest? I know. Sorry. Okay. The nest I'm gonna delete once I have a couple of babies flying / walking around. And I'll just turn off aging. So I'll give a nest for the acros, and I'll put some nests over here for whatever else we're gonna put in here. It's gonna look quite crowded, but I think we need to do that to maximize the odds of a dinosaur actually walking around. What I might do, and I think I did that. Ooh, I think I did that for the other one, is actually sneakily have a separate enclosure in front, like a really narrow one, and force a dinosaur to walk back and forth. I think that's what I did for the other one. Oh, hold on, I need to end the poll. I'm not looking. End. What was it? Acrocanthosaurus won over the big 3. Holy heck, guys. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, Acro be cooking. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me start the second poll. Start poll. Alright. Pick big. I want to make the flying dinosaur joke so badly, but y'all gonna think I'm serious, so I won't. Big flyer. We'll just do flyer. Kits. And Thanatos. Alright. May the force be with y'all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I did for the other one. I'm gonna have to find a way to hide the fence, obviously. Here, and then it was just like a narrow way. And that then guarantees that the dinosaur is gonna walk back and front. You know, you're gonna put water here, food there. I think that's what I did. Any woozle. No, gonna have to wait. Alright. Acrocanthosaurus then. I am gonna be picking the colors. Y'all pick the species. I'm gonna pick the colors, okay? Yep. Alright, what do I want? What do I want? Obviously, my instinct is a green skin, but let's go for something with a bit more contrast. It's so pretty, though! No, the female is gonna be green. I'm sorry. The female has to be green. I just love green skins. It's my living room, okay? It's my view. I think that's gonna be the female. Okay, for the male. I like this a lot. Sorry, I have really basic tastes. I'm sorry. Rob Earth, you do not get a say in this. I'm sorry, I had to break it to you. Ooh, that's sexy as well. Maybe I'll do that for the female. Because y'all know something's gonna be green. And I feel like these match better. What just happened? Here, see, what? There you go, now it works. I didn't actually change it. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, am I gonna make them hungry? Yeah, I'll make them hungry. I'll give them like a... I'll hide like a feeder in a skeleton. Maybe that'll be cool. Oh my god, Dantos is way in the lead. Holy heck, guys. Okay. Okay. I didn't know y'all played like that. Alright, so is Acro gonna be the foreground dinosaur then? I don't know. Maybe I want Stego in the foreground. Because, you know, it's my baby, it's my beloved, it's my darling. How's it going? There are definitely going to be Stegos, so I might as well start on those. Alright. One female, one dude. What did I just click on? Oh, here you go. Alright, Stego, my beloved. Where? There you go. Okay. Obviously, I have my favorites here. I mean, that's just so good. I like that as well. I don't think it's gonna matter too much since they're gonna be so close to the camera. I think they're mostly gonna be Are they going to be backlit? Not entirely, but... I think I'm going to do that. It's my party, okay? And I'll pick green skins if I want to. How many? 3. We'll do 2 batches. Steak. I think those are I think those are gonna be the foreground dinosaurs, because that's gonna be cool to have like the plates come shucking along the window. And then yeah, we'll do a lot more back here. So the acros are gonna go back here. Obviously we have our Pteranodon, we have Thanatos Dracon flying around. I mean, I'm gonna assume Thanatos Dracon. I might as well end this poll, because like, ain't no way cats can... Ain't no way. I'm gonna end that. Alright, so what else can be walking around here? I'll probably add a couple of stegos to the background as well, so you have like the illusion that it's one habitat and that the herd is just, you know, walking in the front and back there. What else? Yeah, something like Gallimimus would be good. I'm thinking a Hadrosaur as well. I'll probably stick to, like, the classics. So, yeah, Gali, Para. And I saw someone say Lokiceratops. I'm tempted to do Lokiceratops instead of Triceratops, honestly, because Lokiceratops is just too beautiful. Oh, I think I can... Yep. This nest might never be in their range. Alright, Thanatos Dracon. What? Oh, Stego is still turned on. Alright. Okay, I won't do green. Allegedly. I know which one my favorite is, though. It's this one. But that's just too beautiful not to do. I'm gonna do that for the male. It's very similar to what I did with the Pteranodon. Maybe something reddish? I definitely like the male. I'm not sure about the female, though. Here, just like a subtle difference. I think I'm gonna go for that. Oh, hold on. And I want to make them hungry. So they come down to the feeder a lot. Yes. Yes. 2. Is that enough? I think so, yeah, because they're pretty big. Chaotic Laughter Inc. wants Styracosaurus. I don't know, I'm pretty attached to Lokiceratops. Ooh. I'm gonna make one more batch of Stegos. Because again, they're gonna be in the foreground and the background. I want, maybe, do I want Chunkingosaurus? I love Chunkingosaurus. Alright, so those are cooking. My acros are done. Release. I think it's going to be quite lovely. We have a lot of blue sky space, and that's by design. So we have like the silhouette of the pterosaurs very visible. Because if they're flying in front of the mountain, you're not going to be able to see them all that well. Something else I'm thinking is I have a lot of herbivore food in the back here. Maybe I shouldn't do that. if I have the herbivore food in the front, or at least most of it in the front, the herbivores are gonna come closer to the camera. Here, so this whole patch we're getting rid of. There, so now this is herbivore food, and there's just a little patch over here. Make it even littler. Alright. Yeah, the pterosaurs are not gonna... they're not gonna find that. Ooh, a sauropod is a must. Yes. Alright, so that's gonna be Bracky, because they make just the best sounds. I like the male skin a little bit better, so I'll do that. Yes, we need Bracky. Yep. I'll probably only do like 2 of them. Oh, I had, that reminds me, in the original one, I had Dilophosaurus as well, because Dilophosaurus, that is an argument to make for the T-Rex. As annoying as it is how much noise they make, that is actually quite nice as, like, stream background noise. But we have Acro now. I think Acro rarely roars. Alright, so definitely don't want them green. I think that's quite nice. Maybe like male, female, something like that. Ooh, no, that's male, female then. Something with the pattern. That's kind of cool. I like that for the female. Yep. Didn't see a single Dilu in Jurassic World Evolution 3 living room. No, they're kind of small, aren't they? But they were definitely there. Begin. Yes. Am I only gonna do 2? I think. Well, I might do 3 because I'm greedy like that. I might do 3. Alright, so 2 females and the other one will be the male. Oh, the chonker's walking around! Hey, beautiful! I might regret not doing those as the foreground dinosaurs. I really think I'm gonna make an alternate version with a wetlands theme and then do like Irritator, Dinochirus. I think that would be really cool. Alright. The big boys. Alright, and with that, we have reached the end of the stream. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that I was more or less able to finish at least the area. Obviously, it needs to be more populated. And again, I need to figure out exactly where the camera's gonna go and then do the foreground. But I'll do that on my own time. Hopefully, I'll be able to do that tomorrow. I am working on a video as well, obviously. But yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a just chatting stream, so it will be nice if I had that already and recorded for then. love you so much. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me during this stream. As always, I want to thank the Blue Name crew. So we had, Neron, Sammy L, Sarcastically Cold, Guillermo, Glitzbog. I think that might have been the crew of today. Dr. Strange, excuse me, Doctor. Please do not use your powers on me. Here we go, folks. The Green Name Army, Melissa, we have Molatalia, we have Evo, Fan, Jurassic World Evolution, Wraith was here, Legacy Christie, The Dancing Dilo, Amunet, Radido, Rob Earth, we have Homie T-Rex, Massey Empire. Did I already say Molatalia? I'm sorry, I'm so forgetful. Danix, Christian was here, Magnetator, Cozy Llamas, Indy van der Boom. That might be Dutch. The Mike was here as well. Thank you so much. Hold on, maybe I should get into like a nicer position while we do this. There, pretend you don't see the fence and the perch, okay? Just pretend. Just pretend. Alright, folks. Jesse, thanks so much for hanging out. Alright, I'm gonna say many more names, and then we're gonna be wrapping it up, and I hope that I'll see you tomorrow for the Just Chatting stream. Let's see. We have Nuclear Goji edits, Jen L. Sutton, or Jenny Sutton? I'm not quite sure which letter that is in there. Polsky Wilk. I see Tanner Nelson, Hath from Space, Xenon was here, D-Rex 1985, Homie T-Rex, I might have already said that, Dino Planet, King of Cats, Jan Polarski was here, Lick Check. Oh my god, I haven't done the chuckles even once. Oh my god, I owe you guys 2 chuckles. Hold on, let's do that. Ian is fair shine. I'll do the second one at the very end of the stream. So where was I? Evolution Circle, the Superior Shape, Amir Hussein. We have Marconians as Gnat. I think I had most folks, honestly. Heck yeah, double Ian. Ian, do your thing. Yeah, so we're gonna be wrapping it up here with one last chuckle from Ian, and then I hope to see you tomorrow. All right. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, allegedly, and until next time.